Why is it so hard to keep a job nowadays, bro? Like, at the end of the day, it shouldn't really be that hard. But stick around to the end of the video because at the end, I'm going to give you my official take on how you can fight back against the economy because, bro, honestly, it feels like it's set up for us to fail, if I'm just being real with you. So let's get right into it. Now, in nowadays economy, in nowadays system, the way the world's set up, like, I had the most jobs last year than I have ever had in my life. And honestly, I think it's deeper than just, oh, he's a lazy worker or he just job hop or he can't keep a job. I think it's a lot deeper than that, bro. I think these people who um are giving us jobs, like our employers, honestly, they number one, they don't pay most people enough money. Like the average person who don't go to college or go to school for something, they don't pay enough money to the regular citizen. Like, think about it. The people who work at Walmart is probably the most profitable company ever. Like, Walmart is the biggest company in the entire world. But how is it that their associates that runs their business for them only make like 15 an hour? Like, that don't make sense to me. That's like chump change. That's not no money. You can't live a good life off $15 an hour if you by yourself. Even with two people, that's still tough, bro. And everybody ain't in a position in life where they can just go to school for a year or two or a few months and get some type of degree or certification to go get a better paying job. Everybody ain't in that position to even take the time out to do that, let alone pay to do that, especially when you got kids, you got bills. You know what I'm saying? So that constantly puts you in a position where you just on Indeed looking for the next highest paying job. And even if you got a good work ethic, you could get to a job and be the hardest worker, but the job just end up not being for you, even if it do pay good. It could be a $25 an hour paying job, and all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, you making a lot of money, but you straining your back picking up some heavy stuff or something like that, and then it just turns out that it's not gonna be able to like last. Like, you can't keep doing that, running your body sick just to make that type of money. So now you got to go find another job. Then when you get to that job, it's a little ghetto. The supervisors be picking and choosing, and they don't like you. So now they want to put you in a position at the job where you already not gonna like it, and they gonna, you know what I'm saying, they breathing down your back trying to look for you to make a mistake. So boom, then you might get fired from there. Then boom, now you on Indeed again. Now you go and do DoorDash and Walmart Spark, and whole time, you know what I'm saying, time is not stopping for you. It's just passing you by. Your life steady passing you by. You still broke. You still got responsibilities, and it's like it just never ends, right? And ain't no, and then the worst part, especially for men, ain't nobody gonna come help you or save you. Like, it's really a freaking it's really hard out here sometimes, but that's just like keeping a job. Let's talk about getting the job. Do you understand that in today's world, that since everybody and their mama is trying to get a job, it's even harder for you to actually get hired because they got so many applications to go through before they even get to yours. So before you can even worry about trying to keep a good job, you had to worry about even getting the good job. Like, man, I applied to so many jobs last year, and it was only a select few that actually met the criteria that I needed for my life. You know what I'm saying? That I could make a good decent amount of money and not have to kill myself doing it, right? Or sacrifice too much to do that job, right? So I'm just saying, like, what about us? That's my way of thinking. Like, what about us? We got a president who's a freaking felon, and I ain't gonna lie, I actually do like him. You know what I'm saying? I don't like everything he do, but I actually kind of like him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He good for business, I guess. But all I'm saying is we got a president that's a felon, but let you try to come out here and go do something illegal for some money. Now they trying to lock you up and put you in jail, but whole time you out here trying to survive. You know what I'm saying? Let you go sell some dope or something, or let you go scam or something. Now they trying to put you behind bars and ruin your reputation. But they wonder why people out here robbing and people out here killing for money and all that. Bro, the economy is messed up. It's jacked up. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these people out here just trying to survive, bro. Some of this stuff don't even got to do with people just being bad people. A lot of people commit crimes and end up in bad predicaments, worse predicaments, just because they simply scared of being dead broke and not being able to eat. Like, it's a different type of feeling when your stomach is growling and you can't eat. That's a different type of struggle that I feel like 99% of people will never understand. They will never get that guy that's struggling to that point. When your baby crying because you running out of formula, you running out of diapers, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you gotta go dumpster dive for some change, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, the way I see it going is not getting no better. But the crazy thing about it too is that a lot of people say now is the easiest time to go make a lot of money, like a boatload of money, because of the internet and because of social media and all that good stuff. And I'm just like, in a sense, it is, because I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of people have made a lot of money on even TikTok or YouTube, Instagram. A lot of people that made a lot of money by using the internet, but it's just, and they're no different than you, but it's just the average person don't have a mentor or somebody to tell them, hey, when you post and you don't get any views on the video, keep going. It's not pointless. You know what I'm saying? You gonna make your money. Or even if they are consistent in posting and using the internet to try to make some money or something like that, it take a lot of time in most cases to get to the point where you can support yourself off of the internet money. Like, it take a long time. It take months, years. You know what I'm saying? So unless you just doing some crazy stuff like how Boom Gang used to do, man, it's even hard for you to, and honestly, it might be even harder for you to make money on the internet than it is for you to just get a job or keep a job. You know what I'm saying? So I be looking at it from all points of view. Like, I get what the people at the top are saying. I get what rich people saying, and I get what the people at the bottom, the poor people, are saying. I consider myself poor because of the simple fact that I'm not even truly middle class, bro. Honestly, and I make a pretty good amount of money in my opinion. Like, y'all seen my videos. I show what I make from my trucking job. You know what I'm saying? I make decent money. And honestly, in my experience, even after making $71,000 in a year as a truck driver, I still feel like I'm underpaid in this economy, simply because it's like, when I'm driving this truck, I realize the value that I'm bringing to the world, to the United States. Like, if I didn't drive that truck and all the truck drivers just quit, this country would be in shambles. This country would literally fall apart. But I can't even make $100,000 a year minimum as a truck driver. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. So it's like, even the people who have went to school, they're not paying us what we need to be paid. People like dental hygienists, they make a good salary. They make $100,000 a year for only 8 hours of work, so that's pretty good. But the truck drivers, we get the worst end of the stick. But I'm not even just gonna sit here and blab on about myself. It's just everybody. Honestly, we all are underpaid. That's what I'm getting at. If you pay employees right, they won't leave. I've never seen somebody say, oh, I make $100,000 a year, let me leave this job because I don't make enough money. I never seen that in my life. Or even if a job might be physically demanding or it might be hard for you to do, you still might stay at that job simply because it pays you pretty good. So That's my bottom line, is that a company should, like, these companies need to pay us more. Um, and I feel like even just appreciate us more. Even if it doesn't just come out to you make more an hour. What about bonuses? Throw a bonus in there or something like that. Or give some incentives. Like Walmart, like I said, I keep coming back to Walmart because I feel like they're the worst of the worst when it comes to treating employees unfairly. Because how is it that you're gonna pay them $15 an hour and you're not gonna ever let them get over 40 hours in a week, so they never get a chance to even make overtime? Like that's sick. You know what I'm saying? They don't even get a chance to make overtime. At least if they got the chance to make overtime, then they could increase the money that they make for literally running a multi-billion-dollar business. Mind you, Walmart is a multi-billion-dollar business. Same thing with McDonald's. McDonald's is the biggest and largest fast food restaurant in the freaking world. Literally, they have McDonald's overseas. So how is it that they're making the minimum wage if they are literally making billions of dollars, maybe trillions of dollars for a company? That's just, honestly, that's just greedy economics. Like, that's greedy businessmen at the top only giving a freak about themselves and their family, and never considering the fact that if it wasn't for the people who actually work for them, they wouldn't be as successful as they are. And that's just not right. It's not right. It's not fair. And my little baby girl wanted to come and join in on the video, I guess. So here she is, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I was saying, they're just like, they don't understand what it's like to not be able to support your family and be working as hard as you know how to make it in life. And then when you add all the negative influences that life has to offer on top of that, like messing with people who don't care about you, having bad friends, being addicted to smoking weed or drinking alcohol, or party culture, pornography, all these things, all these vices that can cost you even more of your money. Man, when you add all of those pressures that the world has to offer on top of the fact that your employers and the economy doesn't even set you up for success, how is it possible for the majority of people to come up from the bottom and make it to the top? Even our school system doesn't teach us financial literacy. They literally don't teach credit. They don't teach bills. They don't teach money management. They don't teach that in school. Like, but you need money to do anything in life. If you want to wipe your butt when you take a dump, you have to pay for toilet tissue. It costs you money. You know what I'm saying? The water to flush, it costs money. The light bill costs money, man. Like, even you can't even go in public to a public park without money. You know why? Because you gotta have shoes on your feet. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have transportation to get there. A bike, a scooter, a car, it all costs money no matter how you look at it. Water ain't even free. Think about that. Water literally falls out of the sky every freaking week, and it's not even free. So humans and society as a whole, like, we didn't just set up a boiling pot for all of us to fail. Not all of us, but majority of us to fail. And then the people at the top just keep getting more successful and more rich, while the people at the bottom keep funding their success, funding their lifestyle. And that's one of the main reasons why I made this channel strictly about motivating you to do whatever you can do to get to the top. Not by sacrificing your morals, not by sacrificing your relationship with God. Keep that first and never chase money over him. But when it comes down to you getting your money up, I'm always going to advocate you to push yourself to be the best that you can be. Because at the end of the day, I said it at the beginning of this video, ain't nobody coming to save you. And that's something that I had to realize. That's something that sticks with me every time that I get tired and I don't feel like going to work. It sticks with me. If I don't get this money, she don't get to eat. You know what I'm saying? My child don't eat. But yeah, if you made it this far, I told you that I was going to give you my official take on what you can do to combat and fight back against the economy that's set up for all of us to pretty much fail if you don't come from a lot of money or you don't have anybody to hold your hand and help you. So this is what I would do, right? Especially if you are a man. This is more tailored towards men, but women can do it too. I've seen it done. Matter of fact, a lot of women that I know are doing it right now. So what you can do is, number one, start you a YouTube channel. And I know that sounds cliche, but I'm not telling you to not have anything else either as a hustle. What you need to do is start a YouTube channel. You need to have gig work lined up like Walmart, Spark, or DoorDash, and also have a job, right? So what that will do is it gives you 3 different sources of potential income. So all you need to do to get rich in life is basically this. Break down 3 different ways. All you need to do is break down 3 different ways that you can get paid. If you can get paid in 3 different ways, you can basically get rich. Imagine if you can get $1,000 from this thing, $2,000 from another hustle, and then let's say your main job pays you like $4,000 in a month. That's $6K in a month. And that's just minimum. Imagine if you had a YouTube channel that paid you $2,000 a month, you got a job that pays you $4,000 a month, and then you got another hustle on the side. You might do shout outs or something like that, or you might sell a product through your YouTube channel, and that makes you another $2,000 a month. Now you're making 8 bands in a month. You know what I'm saying? So, and so at the end of the day, all you got to do is stay consistent in whatever it is that you choose to do, right? You can do gym content. You can go to the gym and you can decide, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to post a transformation video. Those are the videos that are automatically going to get views because people watch them and they're looking for new transformation videos every day. You know what I'm saying? So if you like going to the gym, don't film no vlog. Nah, wait till you make that transformation and then do your big transformation video. Then you start, once you get the attention, then you need to start branching it out into monetization. But yeah, I know I'm not the only one who feel that way. But yeah, as you can see, all you gotta do is just focus, hustle, and grind, and you can fight back against the economy, bro. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? And just use me for an example. I like to play games so much, bro. Like I'm about to hop on right now. Like when I tell you, bro, I'm on this mug, bro. I'm literally loading in right now as we speak. But hey, that ain't stopping me from doing my content now. You know what I'm saying? So even if you know what I'm saying, you got something that you like doing, do your content first. Do whatever you got to prioritize to be successful. Do that first. Then you worry about, you know what I'm saying, getting your free time in order and doing what you want to do in your spare time. So yeah, I hope I helped somebody out with this video. And until next time, I ain't got too much else to say. We gone.